All right. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Let some people get in here before I go over some of the stuff that I'm going to go over here in just a second. This isn't going to be a very long stream. But we're going to go over a few things here. I got some updates to go over. So I got some updates on the Pikes Pub gang fight when they jumped the black man, the black gentleman, Mr. Simmons from the outlaw motorcycle gang here that everybody knows about, that went viral on X. Those of you that don't know about it, you guys can go look it up on X. Just put in Pikes Pub fight and you guys will see what has happened. We got some updates on the trials and additional charges that are being added to them and enhancements as well. So we're going to go over those. What's up, Donna? Deb V. Also, you guys can look at the thumbnail and you guys can see what the thumbnail's all about. Those of you that are on Rumble, thank you for joining in tonight. It is a Thursday night, and man, what a week it's been. Lots of wins for our country and for Donald Trump this week. Pretty awesome. They threw out the $500 million lawsuit or whatever it was. That was pretty awesome. Man, it would be pretty cool to be in D.C. right now and to see him do his ride along with the DC Police Department and the military. It'd be pretty awesome if they live stream that. I'm sure the left would go completely bananas and lose their minds if they actually saw Donald Trump putting handcuffs on a criminal. So that would be pretty epic. And man, you would see the media, they would literally melt down. What's going on, Brian? Deb V. It's not mysterious. It is getting darker out soon. The weather here it's like 70 degrees right now. So pool weather is over for this year. I'm getting ready to close the pool up, getting that done. But I do want to go over a couple things. First off, what's going on with the NFL? You know, you'd think the NFL would have learned their lesson with the cheerleaders and the wokeness, but obviously not. They have not learned their lesson. So, you know, they're still pushing their woke agendas on people that just want to see a football game. They're not there for political reasons. They're not there for seeing people kneel during the national anthem. They want to see good football. And it seems like you know, NFL hasn't learned their lesson. They're still making good money, so, you know, they don't care. You know, they're making billions of dollars in advertisement and stuff like that. What's up, Darlene? Patriot Roy's in here. Got a kick out of today. I was watching MAGA Warriors on their live stream going up on a bridge that had a bunch of liberals on there. That was absolutely hilarious to see. Good. I enjoyed their work. Good job, guys, for going up there on the bridge and spreading some Trump love on there. What's up? Matt Kreider is in the house. Mega Matt is in the house. Carol Burton is in the house. Mega Matt, he has been working, helping pay for all of the benefits that all these people get with our taxpayer money. Matt has been working like 15 hours a day. So thank you, Matt, for helping pay for all of that. Appreciate it. So let's go over first off, I'll go over what the thumbnail is. Weekend at Bernie's. I told you guys, hey, if Bernie Sanders comes anywhere around Fort Wayne, where I live, a couple hours either direction, I was wanting to go to it. Well, guess what? He is coming to Michigan. Literally an hour and 45, 50 minutes from me. That is coming up this Saturday. Doors open up at 4 o'clock, I think is what time the doors open up. So I would like to take you guys all along for that. I am going to put the donation links up in the chat just for gas. I'm figuring it's going to be about $45 in gasoline there and back. That's the only thing I'm really wanting to cover. So if you all would like to help out with the gasoline to go see Bernie Sanders in Kalamazoo, Michigan is where he's going to be. I am going to, I really want to make that trip and bring you guys some content from the Kalamazoo rally, the fight for oligarchy or whatever it is that he has. Jody's got the donation. Jody's got the donation links up in the chat. Every little bit helps, you know, with the gas money. If I get the gas money to go, we're going to go. If I don't, we don't. You know, things are a little tight around here this month, so, or I would just go ahead and flip the bill to go do it. But like I said, I did want to bring that to you. So if you guys do want to help, plus it's also going to be Mega Matt's birthday on Saturday too. And if we do get the donations to go, I'm bringing Mega Matt with me. That's right. Mega Matt is going to join me on the drive up to Michigan. I talked to him the other day. You know, he seen me drive by. He was coming out of some audition, and he seen me drive by, and he seen the truck. All of a sudden, I had this crazy guy with Patriot signage all over his truck honking at me like a crazy person. I was like, yep, I know whose white Silverado that is. So I gave him a call a little bit later on, and him and I talked, and I asked him if he wanted to go along, and he was like, heck yeah, I'll go along. So we're going to be going up to, if everything works out the way that it's going to work out, we are going to be heading to Michigan to bring you guys that Bernie Sanders rally. And there's going to be another speaker. It's not AOC. It's somebody else, but I will have to look it up. I can't remember the exact name of who it was, but it is definitely not AOC this time. But he will be there, so I guarantee you there's going to be a lot of people there. We'll go do some interviews with some of the people, find out, you know, their perspectives on things, and we'll probably have a little bit of fun. I'm sure there'll be a little bit of fun along with that. But like I said, those of you that can help out, that'd be great, just to help out cover for gas to get up there. Also, I wanted to. One of the main reasons I wanted to get on here was to talk about the outlaw motorcycle gang trial that's going on with the members from the Pikes Pub. Prosecuting attorney Tom Cahill has decided that he is going to go ahead and try all of them all together. They're not going to be separate. They're going to do the trial where they'll charge them all together. They have all been charged with felony battery and misdemeanor criminal recklessness. He has since added some enhancements. Jared Empton, Christopher Yoho, Douglas Zoomer, Ryan Minnick have all been, they've added enhancements to it. Those enhancements will be called, will be criminal organizational activity. And he is also seeking to add criminal gang enhancements to all of their current charges. Vard Warnock and Justin Wirt have court cases coming up August 25th. The rest of them, these are Justin Wirt and Warnock, those court cases are for more charges to them. Those of you that know that it was actually a pretty bad fight. Simmons has since recovered, but he's still dealing with issues that have plagued him ever since that. But these enhancements will be added on to them, and they will all be charged accordingly, and they will all go on trial together. So that is the status of the Outlaw Motorcycle Club. members fight. The city is pushing to, or not the city, but the people of that area are pushing to have the city take away their liquor license. They're pushing for the state and the city to do something about that. Unfortunately, the city is not involved in any of this. This is going to be a strictly county procedure because it did happen outside the city limits. Let's see here. Also, Cracker Barrel. Man, I tell you what, Josh was talking about this earlier, and I seen the videos, and I couldn't believe what the videos were showing, and it's absolutely bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. These people don't understand what's happening there. Matthew Kreider with the Cash App. Thank you so much, Matt. You did not have to do that. It's your birthday, brother. It's your birthday on Saturday. And what a better way to spend your birthday than going and seeing Bernie Sanders, right? That's exactly what you wanted to do, is go up there and see Bernie Sanders. But yeah, Cracker Barrel, you know, these companies just don't learn their lesson. You know, Bud Light didn't learn its lesson. Cracker Barrel's down. I think it was at like 50 some bucks a share right now. I guarantee you tomorrow, it'll probably be down double digits again. So these companies that want to have these woke presidents and woke CEOs and CFOs and all this kind of stuff, they're going to learn their lesson. They will learn their lesson when it comes to pushing their personal woke agendas on the American people. I'll have to, yeah, we'll share if we get the 45 bucks or whatever it is to go up there. We're going to share Matt's birthday with Bernie. Maybe we can get the people that are waiting in line to sing happy birthday to Matt. That will be great. I think I'm going to do that. If we get up there and there's a bunch of people waiting out line, I'm going to have them all sing Mega Matt happy birthday for his birthday. You know, he deserves that. He deserves to have some liberal socialist, sing him happy birthday at a Bernie Sanders rally. So that'll be pretty funny to see. We'll have to definitely check that out. Make sure you guys have your notifications on for that one. We'll probably leave somewhere in the neighborhood of 11. It takes a couple hours. I talked with Josh. He said the last one that he went, the people were waiting in line like 4 to 5 hours ahead of time. So we want to get there plenty early enough to get at least a decent parking spot and to do plenty of interviews. Bandit 1 is in the house. How are you doing, Bandit 1? I hope my Trans Am is doing well. He is, those of you that don't know, Bandit 1 is a Trans Am hoarder. I would have to say, Trans Am hoarder. He has a black one, a blue one, another black one. I know he had a vet. I think he had another. Did you have a gold one too? He might have had a gold one too. But he has got some beautiful Trans Ams. The blue one he is saving for me. So the blue Trans Am is mine when he decides to sell it. No gold? You didn't get a gold one? Oh, well, see, you're slacking. You got plenty of room in that big old garage to fit a gold one. There's Gator Girl is in the house. Gator Girl is my #1 Notre Dame fan. Come the end of the season this year, she will be wearing a Notre Dame shirt for one of her live streams. That is a little bet that her and I made earlier. I haven't forgotten about that, Gator Girl. You will be wearing a Notre Dame t-shirt come the end of college football season. You almost bought a red one. I do like the red Trans Ams. I do like the red ones. I like that blue one. You know, if you were a real patriot, Bandit, you would have a red one, a white one, and a blue one. You got the blue one. You need to go get a red and white one, because if you're not a true patriot unless you have a red, white, and blue Trans Am. You already got the shirt picked out for me. Yeah, so if I lose, I have to wear a Florida Gator shirt, which will be like wearing a wool sweater when you're like 13 years old and it's like 85 degrees outside and you had to put on this special sweater that your mother just loved, and it was like made out of wool and it was itchy and it was like really tight and you hated wearing it. Yeah, that's what wearing a Florida Gator shirt's going to feel like. But let's see what else is happening lately. Around here, not a whole lot. I had a meeting with somebody from law enforcement Wednesday. He took an appointment with me, and I went and had a meeting with him. Talked for about an hour and 10 minutes, so that was pretty uneventful. We'll see. Good conversation. Gave him a lot of information. He's going to do some things for me, which is going to work out well. Other than that, not a whole lot. It's actually pretty boring around here. You know, midterms are going to be coming up. That's going to start getting to be fire. I've been watching Vivek Ramaswamy's stuff going on in Ohio. If anybody knows of any Vivek rallies that he's putting on, if you guys could, you know, shoot me a message about it. I'd like to go cover one of those if it's close to Fort Wayne. I really don't want to drive like 6 hours. You know, I don't mind driving an hour and a half, 2 hours to go cover it, but I really don't want to drive 6 hours for Vivek. Oh yes, we did have two more people. Yeah, we did actually have two more people show up at our house. One of them actually tried to open our front door. But yeah, law enforcement was definitely very helpful when it came to that. Yes, Bandit, you do have permission to go ahead and get one. It would be nice, Bandit, if you tell Jaylyn that I have permission to go buy a Trans Am. Just throwing that out there. You know, you heard. I can hear Jaylyn laughing in the background. Canton, Ohio, on September 16th. Carol, if you can put that in the comments after the stream, I'd appreciate that. Yes, we have like 6 cameras outside. We have 6 security cameras. All of them are high def. Plus we got Ring doorbell and all that kind of stuff. Yes, we turned all that over to them. We gave them all the information. So yes, we have plenty of cameras out there to catch anything that happens. Yeah, I don't even know how far Canton is. If somebody in the chat could tell me how far Canton, Ohio from Fort Wayne is, I bet it's pretty far away. I bet it's pretty far away. But yeah, if it's close enough, maybe September 18th. I am going to be on vacation the last week in September. I've been talking to Josh. Maybe Josh and I might be doing something. We'll just have to wait and see. We're waiting on a few things to fall. What's up, Lee Bart? We're waiting on a few things to fall for maybe a trip out to LA, and for Josh and I to do some things together again, do some streaming stuff together again. If not, 212 miles. So that's pretty far. That's like 3 to 4 hour drive. Yeah, that's a pretty far one. He'll be doing plenty more. I'm sure he'll be heading towards the western side of Ohio. If anything, if you can just put up the link in the comments, Carol, or anybody from Ohio, where you're getting the information. Every time I look up the Vivek for governor thing, it doesn't show any events. So, I've tried looking. But like I said, guys, I'm planning on going to Michigan, taking Mega Matt for his birthday. We're going to go up there to a Bernie Sanders rally. We're going to maybe get some people to sing happy birthday to him. If you guys like to help out with gas, that's all we're looking to recover is gas. And that'll be about it. I appreciate everybody being in here. I hope everybody's well. Don't eat at Cracker Barrel. I'm boycotting Cracker Barrel, and I like to eat at Cracker Barrel. You know, people say our house looks like a Cracker Barrel. I call it a homey feel. I love the way this house feels. I love the way that Jody has decorated this house with all of our real antiques. These are real primitives. These are not repops or anything like that. The pictures behind us are repops, and so is the Constitution. Obviously, that's not real. You know, I'd be in a lot of trouble if it was actually the real Constitution. But 99.9% of the stuff that we put in this house, we have gone out and we have picked and gone through barns and been to antique festivals and stuff like that and picked out all of this primitive stuff. And, you know, it's my house. It may not be for everybody, but I like it. Kind of gives me a cabin feel. The only thing I'm missing is like about a 25-acre lake out there where nobody's on it except for me. That's right. That is right. Eastbound and down. Yeah, like I said, it'd be kind of cool if he does have one. If some of you Ohio folks will go out there, and maybe I'll get to meet you guys, and it'd be nice to see you guys at some of those types of things. But anyways, I'm going to jump off. I'm tired. It's been a long week. It's been a long week, and Friday, the week's almost over. So Friday is here. So you guys all have a great weekend, and those of you that did help, I will give you guys a shout out on the next live on Saturday. But I appreciate everybody's help and all that you have done for Jaylyn and I. Make sure you check out the lore of Jaylyn. Jaylyn, put your links up in there for your channel. Say a prayer. Hopefully things maybe will work out the end of September, and we might have some pretty good excuse me, we might have some pretty good streams if everything works out. We'll just have to cross our fingers and see what tomorrow brings. But you guys all have a great week, rest of your week, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.